Our clients, they genuinely wanted their new hires to crash the CNC machine in virtual reality, of course. So the client we're talking about today is a leader in the aerospace industry, and they specialize in designing and creating jet engine parts. One of their main CNC machines is the Akuma Maltus 3000. So new operators were coming in with no prior experience on this machine. They were intimidated. There wasn't really much hands-on practice. There were spindle crashes occurring, and if you didn't know, a spindle crash could cause up to $100,000 in downtime, maintenance, lost production. And that's really where they needed some assistance or support when it came to bringing those folks up to speed more quickly and efficiently. We partnered and created a VR training program that slotted into what they were doing today, because we believe a blended learning approach is best. So there's e-learning, there's instructor-led training involved, and what we came in and did was create a VR training around the operation of this piece of equipment. And really the goal was to give learners a hands-on experience to really fail in the simulation and not in the expensive piece of equipment. So we split it up into 5 different modules. We have machine overview, then there's preventative maintenance, then there's basic operation, and then a couple more troubleshooting scenarios in there. And really the idea is to give a new hire or a new operator that full experience of using the machine and really certifying that they can use the equipment in the virtual space before they actually go out and touch the real equipment. So our client has been using this now for over the last 12 months. And since implementing the VR portion into their onboarding program, they've seen a reduction of crashes by 80% compared to before VR training. So not only are new hires coming in more confident with more experience using this piece of equipment, but their onboarding program as a whole has turned it into a fantastic blended learning program of e-learning, in-person training, and now they have this assessment, virtual assessment piece that really has brought it all together, and they've seen great success. So if you're in the manufacturing space or you think something like this would be of a benefit to your organization, check out our website, roundtablelearning.com. We have a lot of different examples on there, as well as case studies that you can check out. And if you're ever interested in scheduling a call, reach out to us through there. We'd be happy to go over some demos with you and talk about how this may be a fit for your organization.